Okay, it's week 3, and this is my intro. Hi, I'm Christine, and welcome to Kai's to Crafts. We will start working on our third week for the yarn cleanse, and I'll insert the video of what happened right here. So enjoy and hope you liked it, even though it's a chaos as always. Thank you so much.
Scream and cry when Jody's around, but she will in front of Ruby. That she'll scream and cry all night long and hit her head on the tile floor all night long. Now, side note, this is very reminiscent of Jessie Hildebrand. They said that anytime they showed any sort of sadness, it was seen as manipulation. So when E is showing that she's so distraught from the trauma and the torture, maybe it is to some degree pulling at some heartstring deep down, but the fact that they call it manipulation is so vile. How can you see that as manipulation? That is a reaction to the crimes that you're committing. She details how she'll get a cactus burger and poke her kids around with the cactus burger, which is basically just like a stick with a cactus on the other end.
Like needles, basically
Yes.
stabbing the kid?
Yes, with cactuses. She writes that R doesn't even flinch. I poke him in the neck, he is in a trance and doesn't appear to feel anything. Jody slaps him on the cheeks to wake him up. The devil doesn't like when you get your subject to anger to truth. I take my old mop water, go to R, and show R the water. Then I pour the water on R. It's hot water. I say it feels good, doesn't it? An hour later, Jody takes R on a little walk to the pool. Jody then pushes R into the pool. R swam to the side. Jody pulled him out. Feel good? Refreshing? Yes, ma'am. R pool does no contact with Jody. In fact, Jody's daughter told Jessie, I cannot be around my mom. I can't ever be around her again because if she told me the sky was yellow, I would believe her. She has this ability to just get in your soul. It's horrifying. There's no real way of explaining it to people unless you've experienced it yourself. If you've experienced this level of abuse, there's no way of understanding. Episode 237 of the Connections podcast with Jody Hildebrand. Date July 15th, 2023, 36 days before rescue. Title, A Mother's Instinct to Protect. How can we wake up the women of the world and get them back to their natural instincts? Every animal in this world has protected instincts as mothers. You. Your son doesn't have power because he's 2. Because you're the actual issue here, not your son and not this man.
This is Jody, right?
Your engagement with someone who's abusive. You just don't do that. You don't need to ask anybody about that. I understand that many laws in the world support that it's okay to keep kids in abuse. Are. He's just walking on the side of the road, maybe to the police station. She writes, I get out of the car. R is shocked to see me. I say, get in the car. You shocked to see me? R nods his head and gets in. E in the back, me and R in the front. The devil wants me in prison. My children would be dead. I met Jody back home. To de-escalate the situation, I brought R into the house. I tied rope to my feet and pinned my waist in his. He will now sleep in a soft bed with me. The devil got a bed. It's not just Sherry and former viewers of Eight Passengers that are freaking out. Neighbors that live near the Frankie house where Jody and Ruby barely are anymore. They just left the 2 teenage daughters home alone for days. And they disappear for days. And they would just see these little kids' faces peering out the window. And hours later, they would drive again, same faces peering out the window.
Friends, we never knew each other that well, but we have been snapping for a long time. And recently, me and Ethan had been snapping, like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, we were, like, snapping, right? So,
Snapping.
on that Friday night, he's like, hey, like, I'm having a party tonight. You trying to come? Of course, me. Obviously, I'm going to say yes. I mean, this boy, like, Ethan, he's so attractive, guys. Like, I think he's gorgeous. I always will. He is a grade younger, though. And I'm a senior in high school, which makes him a...
Yes, definitely day 16 in our yarn cleanse series. So the filet crochet the top that I've been working on, that I stopped working on, and now I'm working on again. So okay, first things first. I show you guys this. This is my second attempt in making the item, but the yarn, I told myself I wanted to make it, but the yarn, I have yarn, but it's not enough to finish the whole top. So I have this one made, this right there. So I have this one made, and I was saying, I don't know, maybe I don't want to buy new yarn for this so that I can finish the top. So yes, we're doing it again. So my third attempt. This is my third attempt, and this is the progress that I've been doing. And I will show you. It's like this already. So like that. It's the sleeve going around. So yeah, that's the progress of my day 16 of our yarn cleanse series. And yep, the third attempt in the filet crochet. I'm using Monaco yarn and a 3mm hook. The Monaco yarn, this is the only color that's left for, and as you can see, it's not enough. I think it's not enough. It's maybe the front only can finish it, but still not enough. So I stopped it. And this, I still have one more of this. So I think this will be enough. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. That's our day 16 in the progress series. That's our update for the yarn cleanse series, and see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye guys. Okay, hi guys. It's day 17 from for our yarn cleanse series and challenged, and it's me crocheting flower coasters. So I did this. I'm restocking the shop, so I this is my stocks for the shop. So I have the spring yellow, I have daisies. So the daisies, I made the plain daisies and the outline daisies. So that's my day 17 of making stocks, and I've used two um, two two yarn two yarn skein to make it, and yeah, pretty much that's it for me. Day 17, and yeah, pretty much nothing to say. Just me crocheting flower coaster. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next challenge. Bye.
It is one of the most, see, the transliteration to that, I don't know what that meant, but it is one of the most popular idol shows in China. It was released in 2020, and get this, Lisa from Blackpink was a guest on there. She was a judge on there. So she's sitting at the judges table amongst a bunch of other celebrities, none that I personally love as deep as I love Lisa from Blackpink, but that's a really high bar to set. And she is now judging all of the contestants. Not judging, she's like helping train them. She's trying to uplift them so that they can maybe one day become idols. And there is this one contestant on there that went viral many a years ago because she's a
Like before the show or after the show?
after the show airs, she goes viral. As the show is premiering, it's just the weirdest thing. Like, you have people that go viral on the show because they're just so extremely talented, or they have these emotionally gripping moments. Like, Lisa from Blackpink was crying with one of the contestants because she saw herself in the contestant when she was training, when she was a trainee, and she was like, I was so desperate to become an idol, and I see that in you, like the hunger, the pain, everything that you're going through. And she was like sobbing, and I was sobbing. Everybody just had white faces. It was a lot. And then some people go viral because they do this. Her name is Ming Ming. Ming Ming decides for the group performance, she's going to be in a group of 3 girls, and they're going to do the whole performance. They're going to go up on stage in front of Lisa from Blackpink. They're going to sing, and they're going to dance, and they're going to be rated on their stage performance and everything. So she is the middle of the performance. I don't know what it is. Something about her outfit. It seems like she's the idol, and the other 2 are like backup dancers. Except the whole time, I'm just
Local boys and joined a troupe called the Huago Opera Troupe at only 16 years old. Life seemed to be perfect for Joe, but he struggled with his sexuality, and he realized he was more interested in men. He was reluctant, however, to admit it outright, admit fears of being shunned and disowned by his family. One of his friends recalled Joe saying that he would be happy if he could fall in love with a girl and live a normal life. Joe was apparently made fun of because of his feminine demeanor and docile personality. But he continued to live his life as if everything was normal, focusing on his career as the leading singer of the opera troupe. Joe also sang at karaoke halls across Xiangshan and Changsha under the stage name Daijun. He gained popularity for his voice and good looks. Joe was said to live lavishly and bring home men at Kaifu District Public Security Bureau. The police examined Joe and looked through his belongings. They found pills, and all of them were confirmed to be sedatives and hypnotics. Joe was then sentenced to 3 years in prison and fined 5,000 yen. He was released in early 2008. Joe quit his singing career and disappeared from the spotlight. He rented an apartment in the Huxiang Cultural Art Market area in September 2009. Around this time, Joe witnessed a man hang himself. This experience altered something in Joe's mind. He started looking for men on online forums to be role-play partners or slaves. He said in posts that he wanted men between the ages of 23 and 40 who were willing to engage in erotic asphyxiation, whereby he was getting ready. Joe discovered a positive HIV test in Phone's belongings. Feeling scammed, Joe started to get angry, but didn't show it. When Phone wrapped the noose around his neck and hung himself, Joe simply watched. He ignored signals from Phone that he had enough and left the room. Feng Yu ended up hanging himself to death in that room. Joe moved on to the next victim and met him at a guest house in Changsha on October 23rd. It's unclear what transpired that day, but the man was also left-handed.
Hi guys, so it's day 19 for our yarn cleanse series. Wait. Hi guys, welcome back. It's day 19 for our yarn cleanse series or challenge, day 19. Yes, and the project will continue to do the flower coaster that we're currently doing stocks. So since we're here at stocked, I'll be using this to color. It's dark brown and mustard yellow, and this would be the sunflower coaster. Yes, and of course I'm using the 5 ply milk cotton yarn and 4.5 millimeter hook. So let's just get to work.
Last round of chemo could cure me, but both those things can't be true, can they?
Lily, remember when I suggested you get a second opinion?
You can still do it. A different oncologist can examine your whole case and make sure the doses and drugs you're getting are appropriate. Nick can give you a referral. She worked for a great oncologist, Dr. Oster.
Yes, and I would trust her with my life. She's careful, conservative, brilliant, and I can call her right now if you want.
If you need me in the ER.
I've got her.
35-year-old.
Alright, you guys. Guys. Hey guys. I want you to be really gentle with the puppies, okay? Donut. And jelly bean. Brownie. You got some brownies? Okay, you can take it. It's a cookie. Yeah, there you go.
Everything hyper.
Hi guys, so welcome back. It's Christine from Kaiste Crafts, and for today is day 20 of our yarn cleanse series. And since I am currently doing the stocks and making a full stocks, we finished the flower coaster, and now we also finished the circular coaster. We are now working on the boho coaster, so I'll be using Indufil yarn and a 4mm hook, and see what the day will bring us. Okay, that's it. Let's get to work.
The nonprofit sounds awesome. And you know Marshall on board?
You should know that the teeny tiny part of what you said was helpful.
Oh yeah? Which teeny tiny part? I was talking to Jessie. Do you think her kidney damage is related to opiate use?
No, it's most likely through she's injuring.
Well, I know we're gonna get through this. Heavens will do it.
Okay, we're back, and we have made few of the boho coasters in this color moss green, and yeah, we are success in doing the boho coasters. I still have a few more to do for the moss green, and I'll double check my Indufil yarn what else I need to make. I think I will need to make the beige color as well. But anyways, we're doing this. This is a process, so it will take time to crochet all the items, but we're doing it day by day. And yeah, so day 20, making crocheting boho coasters. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi guys, so welcome back. It's day 21 for our yarn cleanse series, and we're in the third week. We finished the third week. This is the last day, and yep, it will be recounting of the boho coasters that we already made that is currently in stocks. So let's get into it and see you after that.
Jess, welcome back. Now stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, come on. All right.
How many times she's had my back and a tough surgery? Don't suggest. I don't care what's happening to her.
Yes, me. Good. Good choice. Let me help you start. Okay. I'm tired.
Just tell me what a girl wants to hear from you.
Oh my God.
Seth.
Oh, I heard there was an accident in Chastain Nurse.
Finished counting the boho coasters, and we currently have 56 of the mustard, of 49 of the fern, 36 of the beige, 9 of the peach, but the yellow have 14, Tiffany have 9, matcha will be 11, leaf have 25, pink panther have 21, wine have 14, no, this is not the rose, hazelnut have 15, golden brown is 6, pinkish is 12. Dark pink, I don't have here as well, dark pink, and moss 32. So the total of all the boho coaster that I currently have on stocks and ready to go is 361. So yes, thank you. Okay, and yeah, pretty much that's it for today. And okay, done with the work of today. Okay, so recap of what we did on week 3 for our yarn fillet yarn cleanse challenge. For day 15 we did cake the yarn we're going to use for the fillet crochet, and then on day 16 we start doing the fillet crochet, which it's my third try of making that top. I didn't do it on the rest of the week. I don't know, just I'm not feeling it, but I will do that. On day 17 we're starting to do the flower coasters stocks. So I cut the ends, weave in the ends, mix the stocks for 17, 18, 19. So it's 3 days I able to finish full stocks of the flower coasters. And then for day 20 and day 21 we are working on the boho coasters. It's still not full stocks for the boho coasters, but it's okay, it's a process. And yep, because I finished doing the stocks for the circular coaster and the flower coaster, I used 1/4 of my milk cotton yarn, and we still have one tab, so it's okay. And yeah, pretty much that's the recap for week 3, and I'll see you in the next video for, I'm not sure if I'll see you when I finished the week 4 update as well. So anyways, that's it, and yeah, that's all. Thank you, bye. Oh, maybe we will do for week 4 is stuff for school, things that can be used in school. Yes, we'll think about that. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.